Hey guys, Archives here, and last night the dev notes released. They released some dev notes last night. I've already read through them, but we're going to look at them together. There is a few things I want to show off. I want to show off some of the some systems that's coming, and also some good news for global for the future because it's really good news. We'll just get right into it. Hello, this is 7 Daily Since Grand Cross Development Team. We would like to start this dev note by sharing some good news. Worldwide, both versions have passed 20 million downloads. That means global version has gotten over 13 million? Close to global's gotten around 13 million downloads. Because JP's gotten 7, 8, 9 million, somewhere around there. We're going to be getting this login bonus, which is really good. If you're wondering what, let's just pull it up, what this is right here. It's freaking out. Let's just shut that down. If you want what the star is, it fully awakens the character to 6 stars, which is really good. We're getting a bunch of good stuff that's coming. Releasing the equipment diamonds. So if you get a piece of SR equipment to 5 stars, you get a diamond from that. So whenever this releases, it should release really soon actually, probably next few weeks. You'll get a diamond for every single piece of equipment you've already 5-starred, and then from there on, every equipment past that you 5-star, you get a diamond for it, which is really good. It's an okay way to get diamonds. It's just to reward players for making more SSR equipment and getting your CC higher. Hell demons are coming. I'll show off on my JP count. I'll show off the cosmetic upgrades, but hell demons are coming. Hell demons you can only use type advantage people. So red demon you can only use blue units, crimson demon you can only use red, and a gray demon you can only use green. Which, if you know about majority of demons, 2 to 3rd demons you usually use Gother for, which you won't really use Gother 2 to the 3rd. And for red demon you can no longer freeze him. You cannot freeze red demon because there's not a blue unit that freezes. There are some really good teams for it. I will actually show off some teams after I finish getting through this. And of course, along with Hell Demons is coming the cosmetic upgrades, which you can only get these materials from each individual red Hell Demon. That's good. And Lilia Boss is coming. If they don't nerf Lilia Boss, there is an infinite grind for gold. There's gold, there's 5-star awakening stones, there's all kinds of stuff you can get from this. It's really good event. I loved it. I grinded it for like several days in a row straight on JP. It's an amazing event. I love it. Now the boss herself is not that fun, especially considering we don't have Red Zeldris on global. But the boss itself's not fun. But the grinding itself, like the materials and stuff you can get from this from grinding, it helps so many players out because this costs a lot of gold. The cosmetic upgrades cost so much gold. And you can get an infinite gold grind from this. Like, it's really cost effective to grind the gold on this compared to stamina potions, which is really good. I'm gonna read this off. We heard your future concerns regarding the difficulty of strengthening heroes in repetitive gameplay. The development team is approaching the issue at every angle to lessen the sort of stress. This is difficult to solve issues in one fell swoop. We will do our best to continue implementing the various events and quality of life improvements, all while careful planning the coming updates. We will sincerely thank all Knights for providing their passionate feedback and will continue to listen and respond. We will do our best to develop the game by looking from the perspective of players. Now, I'm pretty sure this is talking about this. Super Awakening, it will be coming to global soon. And Super Awakening originally was you can get a Super Awakening level for each ult level you have up to 4. So if you have 3 dupes, your ult level's 4, you can get 4-star Super Awakening. Which the 4-star Super Awakening level is the one where all the big buff the stat changes are. So majority of players, if you wanted to have your team viable in the top plays of PvP, you needed to get units of 4-star Super Awakening. Now, you don't need ult level. Ult level is not a requirement to Super Awaken anymore. That's what they're going to implement, which is really, really good for Global, considering Global didn't have to deal with the shit show of getting 3 dupes for every single character no matter what it is. So what they're going to be doing now is changing the ult level requirement to, there's no requirement to Super Awaken, except that depending on the ult level you have, is how much it's going to cost to Super Awaken. So let's say that you only have level 1, it's for Super Awaken 1, it usually costs like 1 SSR coin. It's going to cost you 2 or 3. I think it's 2. I think it's 2. It's like 2 and 2.5. It's like 2 and 3, 2 or 3. It's one between there. So basically, the more dupes you have, the less amount of Super Awakening coins or dupe coins or SR coins or SR coins or rare coins you have to use to point a unit, which is really good. Global doesn't have to get the shit version. Global is going to get the better version of Super Awakening, which is good for everyone. Now then, let me get over to JP, and I'm going to show the cosmetic upgrades, and actually I think I have some free I can do on a few costumes, so let's get over there. Okay, so as you can see here, I have Lost Things Cosmetics open. What they allow you to do, I don't have any, I do actually, is basically you implement these into these little materials. There's specific materials for the costumes, there's materials for the weapons, as you can see here, and there's specific materials for the headpieces. Now what you do is, you basically, it increases your stats. You implement the materials into the cosmetic, and increases the stats of the cosmetic. Now let's say you did it into a SSR, piece, you can get it all the way to a UR piece, and it gets the UR stats, and past there you can go all the way up to the max level past UR, which is max. You can take an SR piece, which do I have one? I don't think Lost Vein doesn't have any SR pieces. He doesn't. You can take an SR piece and get all the way to a UR piece, which means all your characters will have UR pieces. Now, the one thing I say that I like about Lily Boss coming is, if you can see here, if I use all 29 pieces, not in here. That one's not expensive. This is the expensive one. It costs a lot of gold. It's about 1.5 mil to get a UR to max, but just UR. But if you count going from SR to UR to max, it's like a few million gold. It's like 4 million, I think. It's a lot of gold. It's a lot of gold requirement, and considering that it's just dropping and you have all these different characters you need to upgrade the cosmetics for, that's a lot of gold you're gonna have to get. And it's also a lot of materials at the grind because you only get it from Hell Demons or paying money. So I'm glad the Lily Boss is coming alongside it, because people can grind the Lily Boss to get the gold they need to do the cosmetic upgrades and get the characters there. Now then, that's all that we can talk about. A lot of news coming. Cosmetic upgrade system. It's really, really nice. I'm gonna go upgrade my UR cosmetic first. Go ahead and do this. It's almost maxed out there. It goes from 180 to 209. I think it's 210 is what the max is when you get it up there. It's really nice. Costs a lot of gold. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next video. Bye bye.